Look, bro, you got to change your way of thinking for you to be like, no, I have all my validation because it is God given. And the only relationship that actually matters is the one that you have with God. Now, everything else, everyone else, every other person in your life, just don't give as much importance as the relationship that you give to you and God, you and God, and you and God. And just you praying to God, you understanding God, you putting your faith in God, you understanding His word, you understanding His instructions, you understanding all of these things that He's telling you. And that's all your validation. That's where your validation comes from. It doesn't come from how many girls you've gotten with. It doesn't come from the fact that you're driving a Lamborghini or you're not driving a Lamborghini. It doesn't come from the fact that you have a penthouse or you don't have a penthouse. None of those things matter, okay? They don't. It's just a matter of time for you to actually realize it. You may go out and attain those things, and then once you do that, you'll be like, oh wow, that random kid I saw online was actually right. They weren't here. The fulfillment was actually temporary. And when you get to that point, or maybe you're smart enough and wise enough to be like, oh wait, no, I don't need to get to that point to understand the fact that at the end of the day, the relationship with God is all that matters, and your relationship with God is all that matters. So just sit there in a dark room alone and just pray to Him, and just understanding, put your faith in Him. And believe me, it is the wisest thing that you can do. And then after that, or before that, or whatever it is, get to know Him. Get to know Him through His word. Put your faith in Him. Continue to put your faith in Him, and don't be afraid of anything or anyone that is not Him. And understand that He is the one that loves you unconditionally, more than you could possibly imagine. So I don't know who need to hear that, but don't put your validation on the people around you, especially the people that are like, that you know don't have the best thing, you know aren't living correctly. When you see them, you're like, oh wow, those people aren't living the way that I want to live. So why do I give my validation to them? Why do I care what they think? Who cares what those people think about you? Just keep honing in that relationship with you and God. You know, there's a Bible verse that goes something along the lines of, we are servants of God because we don't go out of our way to please people. We just do good things because we're servants of God. So just hone in those frames of thought and understand those frames of thought, because they actually bring a lot of clarity when you actually go about understanding. So I don't know who need to hear that, but I love you and He loves you more. Okay, just keep that in mind.